So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Now it's Messi. Hullet. Driven in. Bellingham! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. To Lam. Desai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Vieira. Spread to the right. Kane. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Varane spots it and intercepts. Lam. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Kane. Now it's Hazard. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Vieira. And here's Hazard. He's found space here. Getting up there! Goal! Atalanta! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Atalanta are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Desai is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final. Oh, how good is he! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment.
Atalanta definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Gerrard. Rafael Varane. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Michael knocks it into space. Messi. Now it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Rafael Varane. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard. Azar. Lam. Vieira is always looking to break lines. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lam. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Atalanta get the second half started. Azar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Here's Vieira. Bellingham. Yamal, distributed tidily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lam, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Lam. Gerrard. And it's Vieira. Hazard. That's Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rafael Varane. Vieira. Azar. Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Maldini. And it's Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gerrard. Desai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Maldini. Here's Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Desai. Lam. Hazard. And it's Kane.
Oh, really well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. He's trying to hit the front line here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pullet. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Bellingham. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 8, Bellingham.
And it's Cruyff.
Number 19, Yamal.
Neymar.
Coming on the field, number 15.
Deftly away.
Johan Cruyff. Number
It'll
20,
be a throw-in.
Neymar. Substitution for Netherlands, number 6, Pullet. Number 10,
Vieira.
Messi. Coming on the field,
The
number
Netherlands
7,
have
Cristiano
now used up
Ronaldo.
all but one of their
Number
substitution
17,
windows.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Showing good feet. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Silvestre. Kane. Oh, good take in a good area. He is just caressing the ball. And it's De Rossi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Cruyff! Now it's Maldini. An instinctive delivery. And that is the last of the action. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Please
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's some...
Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vieira. Pull it. It's a lovely, neat pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to...
Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pull it. Foot in. Pull it. Best providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. The Netherlands are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal picks it up out wide. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Best threads one in, and the shot! The Netherlands are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Maicon deals with that comfortably. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Yeah. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's been caught on it! And one more try! And he's quick to get rid.
The Netherlands really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Maicon. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. That's going across goal. He leaps for it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vieira. And it's Bale. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Pass is just off target. Hullet looking for the run. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That'll be a throw. Ferdinand. This is a promising build-up. In with the challenge. 5 minutes till the break. He's found a way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Best with the short one. Chance to deliver. Hullet is there, and the shot! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he cuts out the supply. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. The Netherlands come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. And here's Hullet. Best has the space to... Towering header! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Lahm finding himself in space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, cracking ball. Yamal. And the counter is on. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Taken back almost at once. But that has not gone well. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Mbappe for Bale. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
And here's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vieira. So, what can they make of this? Vieira. Vieira proves just a little bit too strong. It's their second corner of the game. Best goes short. And that is Šeško! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Yamal. Pull it. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Ferdinand clears it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 6,
That's a cute ball.
Number
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Ibrahimovic.
He is
Number
through here.
19,
And a header!
coming on the
Nearly,
field,
but not
number
quite.
20,
Dale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that has left him in a heap.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot!
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Miami surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Maldini clears without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. Michael. Ferdinand.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Vieira. Oh, that's fabulous.
Has been indicated.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Shot could be on. McTominay. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's Valverde. That's good play. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. The Netherlands perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Hong Kong have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Odo. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Odo receives it in a good position here. Oh, good effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands still without a single shot on target. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Scholes. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Scholes really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Yamal. In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Scholes. Bale kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Michael. Moved on forwards. Now it's Hullet. Here's Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Bale. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Neymar. And here's Messi. Hullet. Hullet ploughing through the middle. And he's quick to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. Bale is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. Pele. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hullet couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Kong couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Distributed tidily. Nesta. Now it's Pele. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Del Piero!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Bullet. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bullet. Otto. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely, now then. And he's got away from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Ibrahimovic. Very nicely done. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bale with a definite foul there. Good take, and is he in? Yamal quietly revving up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's burst through! And Messi! And that's a tidy finish! And the game has liftoff! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Messi, Neymar, Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6, Del Piero. Number 20, Hullet. Coming on the field.
And here's Rui
Number
Costa.
8,
And he's picked it up out wide.
Number
Pressing's
9,
intense, and it's
Ronaldinho.
paid off.
Number 10.
That's exactly
Rui
what they
Costa.
need to keep doing.
Substitutions
Carry
taking
on
place.
plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Lam. And this is Pele. A chance! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Tries a shot! Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Getting up there! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Cruyff. And time is up. The Netherlands are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Michael. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliantly. Delivery from Mbappe. And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. He's got away. Bale getting this one clear. Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Now it's Messi. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for a runner. Dink through. And a good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Doué's cross. He leaps for it. Oh, it's come off the upright. Spread out to the left. Doué. Kone. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni, the Netherlands still without a single shot on target. That's the keeper's ball. Michael conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni for Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 30 minutes gone. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Pepe attempts a clearance. Kone with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pepe is someone... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty... Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Gusto. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Vieira cuts it out. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Maicon. Yamal. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Towering header! Iñigo tries to clear. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Maicon gets it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Doué. Doué. For Olise. Kone. Kone! And he tosses it long.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Delivered from distance. Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Olise. Traumeri. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The Netherlands still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Gusto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And it's Kone. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kone. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running...
And a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Vieira. And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. France are down to it! Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him, and he has been fouled there. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Pepe can get it clear. And it's Maka. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Neymar. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? France have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the counter is on. Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Digne gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cherki. Ferdinand. I think they're done. They are done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Norway.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of... Decent chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Some really good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Norway are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Passes short and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now, he's got space here. This might spell danger. And this is Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And it's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. The Netherlands already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Ronaldo venturing down the left. Messi played down the flank. Well, played right into his path. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Ibrahimovic. Played back towards his own goal. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. And this is Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's a... and he shoots! And that was very necessary. And that has put paid to that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely, now then. Takes a... Getting up! Well taken goal. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And he thumps it clear. Messi. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Bale with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Messi. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands leading by one at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The Netherlands can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
The Netherlands really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Goes for the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He has found the way through. That's tidy. And it's Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And there's the shot! Goal! Norway are back in business. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches. Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini, all the way back.
Bellingham coming on the field. Number 17.
It's Thuram. Gattuso
Number 22.
chooses to go crossfield.
Number 18.
Vieira.
Number 15.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed
Number
easily.
20, Nedved.
Rafael
Substitutions
Varane.
taking place.
Quality ball. And here's Haaland. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Little pass back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to get it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gattuso. Yaya Toure. And here's Ronald. Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the counter is on. Pele has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Maldini, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maicon's cross. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Bale. Oh, some astute defending there. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maicon makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy, and he's running through, and the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's found some space. Messi! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it's Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Passing nice and neat. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. He has found the way through. Searching pass he's played there. Goes for a shot!
That's alert.
Rice! Impressive strike. Defending was strong and firm. Messi, very much a man of this moment. The Netherlands are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! This possibly the last play of the half. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ronaldinho. No outsmarting him this time. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cut it out. Cruyff. Rice is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. The Netherlands can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe. Hullet.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played out wide. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hullet does well not to be outdone there. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. That's where it came from. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Well,
dorsal
the two
7,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 17.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
El dorsal 20. Ronaldinho.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And he is deft in the finish! Oh, good finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on, shot at goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. The Netherlands really could have done without this. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.